Alright, so here I'd call up that my team, or that the other team is running the regular Uber saw, not the Uber saw, the regular Uber, regular Medigun, gives Uber, whatever. And he'd been using it the entire game, so it wasn't really any big surprise or anything. I mean, it's not like top priority knowledge to have that the guy who's been doing the same thing every round is doing the same thing. But I see that sniper, I call him out, I think we pick him off, maybe? Do we? No, I guess not. But he's sure as shit not here anymore. And so I see that pill, and here's that sniper. You're dead now. Goodbye. So our their sniper's down. We're able to push completely without worrying, because I think their soldier also went down. And so I'm back here, disguised as their sniper. That guy saw me stab his sniper, and he's just like, whatever. And I'm trying to get this pyro, miss the pyro, miss him again. And then I thought I could maybe take a little less damage. I was trying to back off from that rocket as much as I could, because even if I'd moved to the left or something, it probably would have still gotten me. And so I was just trying to kite it, or not kite it, rocket jump, do a little rocket jump with my own. But obviously did not work. Even if it had worked, I probably would have cratered afterwards. And that soldier has the full ammo pack, so I was like, I can't kill him anymore. But I call him out, pretty sure that he's behind the team. I don't know how he got there. Oh, never mind. I call out that there's a million people on the cart. Because I walk into that area. Just gonna look around. We still got a pretty nice hold, so I didn't back off too far. Getting a buff from my medic, I don't even know why. I don't need it. I'm probably not gonna even use it. And then I get backstabbed, because I guess it was pretty suspicious that that pyro was there. I thought that Failboat, the soldier, was the spy at first, and so I was like, hey, Fail, I'm behind you, and he said, okay. And then I just didn't even, like, consider that there was a spy, pyro. And so that was bad on my part. I ended up killing the spy later, so I'm pretty happy about that. Because, I mean, one does not simply backstab me. Let me tell you that. It takes, like, effort and things, and then I'm probably going to get revenge on you, because I'll go after you. So I walk in here, pretty happy that they didn't notice me. I don't know how they didn't notice a heavy, of all people, but whatever. Our heavy eventually goes down. Gonna look in here. Their heavy's just wandering around on his own, way out of position. I don't know why he was that far forward, but it ends up getting him stabbed. So, there you go. That's why you don't do that as a heavy. What are you doing, you dangus? And I see that engineer has just moved his crap, and so I'm gonna wander up. I don't want to sap his things in case that he notices, and their medic notices, so I'm just gonna let him wander around. Probably should have kept his needle gun out a little bit longer, but you know, whatever. I wasn't gonna stab him. I was afraid of the needles, so I guess it worked out for him anyways. And gonna wander in here because they are pushing the cart. I look at the medic. Don't want to see that, or I don't want them to be suspicious, and so I'm pretending to be a sniper. I call out that their combo's behind that little corner, gonna sneak around. Their medic is down, so I sap their thingy. And I'm taking all their fire, so they're completely distracted while our team just completely smashes their faces into the wall. That's why you don't look at spies. Never look at a spy ever. It is not the job of the heavy to take down a spy, it is the job of the pyro. And if the pyro isn't near the heavy, or the medic, or whoever, then obviously they're not doing their thing. And I'm trying to get Full Metal to take the teleporter. He's like, nah, I'll just kill you. I'm like, alright, fine. And, so he goes up those stairs. not building at all, trying to get him to come back with me. I'm like, hey, we're all down here. Come over here. Medic. And he's like, no, I'll just hang around mid. And I'm like, alright, do what you want then. I really don't know what the purpose of that was. I'm trying to get this headshot on this scout so much. I was like, come on, do it. You've got the capacity. I shot him once. I can do it again. Alright, maybe I can't do it again. And so I need to back out of there. I really need to improve my aim. I was wandering around earlier, primarily using the ambassador. I think I only got like 2 backstabs, maybe 3 backstabs, because I just wanted to practice my aim. Didn't really work out that well. But whatever. Get their demo man, get their mini sentry, and then I get lit up on fire and killed by their heavy. And so I call out, hey, their heavy's going to choke. You can loop back around and probably drop down on them. And so that's what we end up doing. You'll see in just a second. I think our demo man ended up killing them, but so we've got a full Uber advantage because we have 100%. Their medic just went down. Their heavy just went down. Oh, right there, their medic just went down. So yeah, we still haven't popped our Uber, and so we're doing pretty well. Just gonna push this card up a little bit more. Gonna grab that sniper rifle on the ground that somebody left just for me. I appreciate it, sniper. Your death was not in vain, because it allowed me to get it. And so I'm just like, why bother walk up to that mini sentry when I can just shoot it from a million miles away? Only takes 3 shots anyways. And so I'm just gonna wander back around here. I see that heavy. Don't want to be here anymore. And they know it's me. They're like, that's definitely a spy. I was gonna try and get up on those stairs, but then in retrospect, how would they have known that there were people in that room other than me? So obviously they would have gone for me. It was just a bad decision. Things that I think of while I'm in a scrim are just stupid as shit. It's like, well, obviously they're gonna go after the people who are in this room. Tim, you dingus. But gonna be wandering back onto this area. Glad that there wasn't a sniper watching, because that would have been dumb. And we take down that teleport, or that mini sentry, whatever the word is. And I'm glad that Pyro didn't notice me at all, so that would have been bad. Gonna go for the shot on the sniper. He ends up getting killed by our sniper, so it didn't matter. But that feel when you can't hit a target walking in a straight line, it's bad. So I'm looking around, I don't really see a Pyro, so I'm gonna go for it. It's like, well, alright, we're pushing in, I guess. Pushing in. Get the medic. I was afraid that the heavy would turn around immediately, but I'm pretty sure he would have just stayed staring at him. But whatever, medic pick is a medic pick. Anyway, you slice it. I don't know how that first stab didn't register as a backstab, but it ends up being a fail stab and I end up dying. Things happen, I suppose. I don't really know. I mean, his back was right there. You really feel like a scrub after you miss a heavy stab, though. It messes with you so much. It's bad. Anyways, gonna be teleporting back in. I think coming up soon would be where our engineer disconnects. Never mind, he's still here. I don't know, I'm pulling shit out of my ass, and it's not really working out for me. There's so many people in this room. I don't know how none of the spam hit me, but pretty happy that none of it did. Gonna be coming around here, get the sniper with just a poke, and that pirate was looking for me, so I'm gonna be moving the shit out of the way. Gonna be going back to spawn, because they have a teleporter. Oh, maybe I just circle around and don't care about the teleporter. You should sap the teleporter, Tim. And oh, I was wondering why that why that dispenser disappeared, because it just did not register in my brain while I was actually playing to go look at the kill feed. But apparently that engineer had picked up his his teleporter, or his dispenser, right as I stabbed him. And also, that backstab on that pyro did 8 damage. So, what is that, like? He must have had, what, 2 HP? Wow. That pyro's a trooper. I don't care. I'm gonna die anyways. I'm just gonna stand here and spam flames straight up. But, whatever. So, I'm hoping nobody comes into secret, because otherwise I'll obviously be caught out of position. But I'm just waiting for my cloak to charge a little bit. Got enough of it to maybe get behind him. And yep, I sapped their teleporter. I don't care about that heavy, because I can go for a stair stab or whatnot. And there I probably should have just gone straight back up that staircase. But I had to choose between a rock and a hard place, and I ended up choosing the hard place. I guess, would a heavy be considered rock? I guess. I know a heavy that, or a guy named Rock that plays heavy. I suppose. Alright, anyways, back into the action. We're going to be picking up this ammo to recharge our thing. We're going to be picking up this minigun to recharge our thing. And we're probably going to be taking a bunch of spam, because that doesn't really recharge our thing, but it helps us push the cart. And for any spy watching, if you're going to be pushing the cart, use the dead ringer. It's just a much better option than any other watch. Because somebody hits you with spam. Whatever, just uncloak. Continue hugging that cart. Eventually you'll get another charge for your dead ringer, unless they just put out that much raw damage, in which case no watch is going to save your ass. But I'm still using the Inviswatch for whatever reason, trying to not be on the cart as much as I possibly can. But, I mean, it is still an important thing to do. If nobody else is on it, you might want to get on it. Especially if their team is getting on it, then you're definitely going to want to get on it. And so I'm like, I hear a bunch of spam. I really want that teleporter pick, but I don't know what to do. Call up, there's a spy. Pyro. And just looking around, hanging around in secret. I really don't know why my team didn't want to be in secret, because it's a very nice place to be. Although I am also a spy, so, you know, that also might be the reason why it's a fantastic place to be. Because nobody can see on there. But, I mean, nobody really looks in there anyways. So, even if there was a sniper or something in there, they probably wouldn't have called it out until it was too late. Could at least get one pick or something. I don't know. But we're pushing the cart, it's teetering on the point. They're making a comeback. We're just like, nah, we need to throw people at this thing. They've got ×6 on it. And, they're already pushing it back. They've got a pyro coming after me. He knows. They've got like 93 people after me. I'm trying to shoot this pyro. I'm a terrible pyro killer. And so I'm very happy that guy extinguished me, because I needed to get out. But since we pushed them so hard that they had to retreat, I didn't really mind. Also, I like how that heavy continued to eat a sandwich even after he was dead. Interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna go after their medic, I'm assuming. Get their medic, get their engineer. Didn't sap the mini-sentry, but that's fine, whatever. Their medic is still down. I'm happy with that. So we most definitely have an Uber advantage, I'm pretty sure. And there you go, there's my hat again. Look at it. Look. It's my hat. And, unfortunately I didn't have my hat for this gameplay. But now I do. In future gameplays, I'll be sure to high-five as many times as I can, just to show off my hat. 'Cause I like it. Whatever. Get off my nuts if you don't like hats. And that sniper knows, or maybe. Oh, that's our sniper. Never mind. So I picked that demo man as he's coming out. gonna be uncloaking back here. Missed the stab, or the stair stab on the heavy, but I eventually got him. And I didn't even know he was dominating me. But their medics in spawn, and I get lit up like twice, and then pause. Oh, no, this is just lag. Oh, right, the server was fucking up, and so everyone had about like 8 seconds of lag. And so I'm able to escape. There's still a pyro chasing me. I wanted that medal, but it would have put me in a corner where I didn't want to be. And, and apparently our scout is...
game, but I can't hear you guys in mumble.
His mumble's broken. And I'm like, nah, it's me. Which, I mean, it wouldn't have helped him if he honestly could not hear us in mumble, because me saying, no, it's me, would not help him at all. Because I was talking to him in mumble, but... whatever, apparently it fixed itself, and they're pushing the cart. I want to drop down on this medic. Missed the stab, missed the 19 other stabs that I try and take, and that was an accidental decloak, obviously. I mean, I'd just gotten cloaked up, and so... hate those so much. It's worse than cancer, in my opinion. Though, of course, I've never had cancer, so I wouldn't really be the authority on that. So, I just seem like a dick. I apologize. But, I mean, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. This engineer, I don't know how he didn't care that I just wandered in from the upstairs area, but now his shit sapped. How about that? That's what you get for not spy checking people, you dingus. And I missed that stab. Here's another pause right here. And so, look at this shit. Oh man, we had to get our engineer back in the game. And, oh man, I have a potential to backstab 3 people if that pyro weren't staring at me in the face. And so I'm just like, hey, pyro, hello. And, we didn't know the customs for pausing and whatnot because we've never done it before. And so we're trying to get our engineer back in the game. It's gonna take a while, so I'll just cut out all that part. Hold on. Alright, unpause in 5. So still just staring at this pyro. I'm like, oh damn it, I'm screwed. And go. And so I'm like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. Backstab their spy before I do. I think it was worth it. Trading a spy for a spy. What more can you ask for? And so I get killed. I think that had the pause not gone through, I probably would have been able to backstab at least 2 people before I died. Our medic is completely stuck in spawn. He cannot move, and so I'm just staring at him like whatever. I think I switched to the revolver because I'm like, you know what, the ambassador's not really working out for me that well. But, ow. I escaped with 1 HP, no idea how. They're pushing pretty hard. The medic heals me a little bit. I'm pretty happy about that because I was so fucking lit. But then he gets backstabbed, and I was not that happy. But their medic went down too, so that's fine. I know their pyro sees me because I'm disguised as him. And oh, he actually gets me before I can go grab that ammo. Honestly, didn't think he would go that way. I blame the soldier. I mean, I didn't even know I was going to go for that ammo. I was just trying to get to the sewers as much as I possibly could. But whatever. Probably also could have tried for a stair stab. It would have been as useful in that situation. Because even if I died, I mean, it would have been the exact same thing. I probably would have even respawned a little bit faster. But whatever. It's not that big a deal. Just Just gonna wander in, get that mini sentry taken care of. Get shot by that scout who hates me, but whatever. I hate him too. He's a scout. Hate scouts, hate pyros. That's just the way it is. They are dicks. But see all this crap that I can sap, and I'm like, alright, I'll do it. That's fine. That's my stuff now. He breaks the teleporter zapper. I don't know how I missed that side stab coming in from the actual entranceway, but I realize how I missed the other 2 stabs. That's not in question at all. That pyro, or that spy, had really no choice. We all saw him uncloak. And so I'm kind of boned, covered in pee, don't want to be here anymore, so I just spam my revolver and walk out casually. People are afraid of bullets, and so it helps me out a lot. I'm gonna be wandering in on this demo mang. He's gonna try and go for the side stab on that soldier, but he obviously noticed me. Gonna try and flank back around here. Sometimes the Deadbringer doesn't make a sound when I'm using it. I don't understand why. And I was gonna try and stop the medic from leaving, but then they popped over anyways. Like, I figured that if he backed out, then I would be able to get the kill. But now their heavy's dead. And so I can move in on their medic, take him down with the help of our demo man. Or I guess, all by myself, according to the kill feed. He didn't do shit, Ava. It's all me. And, but whatever. They're not even pushing the cart. I don't know why. They had like 4 people just walk right past it. Fine with me, though. I'll just keep on pushing. I don't care. And again, right here, my Deadbringer does not make a sound. I have no idea why, but whatever. I'm not gonna question it. It helped me out way too much. I think it might have been because something else was making a noise at the same time. And there you go. I mean, obviously it's making some sort of noise. Call it that the medic is healing a scout and that he's got 40 HP left. But he gets the spawn before anyone else can do some damage to him. Because that would have been a nice pick to get. The scout really is... I think afterwards we even went over that part too, about how there was just a medic hanging out with a scout, and just build an Uber. Nobody even noticed. And so here, get that spy, because he wasn't looking at me anymore. I don't know what he was doing. I'm gonna run back to their spawn. Gonna loop back around here. Loop up here. And I pulled out my Deadbringer because I knew that that guy was gonna shoot me again. At that point, I wasn't even worried about the engineer. I was just trying to get my Deadbringer up as much as possible. And even my team saw it. They were like, "Yeah, that was sad. I'm sorry, pants." I was like, "Ah, shit happens, I guess." Probably what ended up happening was that I was dead on the server before it had reached my client, because that's what happens. That's bad compensation. And whatever, it's nothing I can do about it now. So I noticed that there's about 90 people coming in from the sewers, and I no longer want to be there. I'm just like, oh, please don't make me be there anymore. Get their heavy with a corner stab, which I actually was going for. That wasn't just like a blind stab, I was trying to get them. And I get their pyro too, so I'm happy with that. Get their spy, but I'm pretty sure he was dead ringing. Trying to get their medic. I see that sniper, and he's a good sniper. I do not want to be there anymore. So I get out, gonna try and get their sniper. Again, most oblivious sniper in the world, up until the point where I actually have a chance to stab him. And here, getting tossed around like a rag doll by this soldier, and walk into a pyro. Story of my life. I was on borrowed time. I'm not even gonna deny it. It's true. And here is a prime example of payload waste being the longest, most stalematy map in the world. God damn, people thought CP Foundry was bad. I like CP Foundry. If you can hold second point, you can probably push into last. If with like an Uber, maybe 2 Ubers max. But that's if you hold second point. If you can't hold second point, then it's going to be stalemate. This, same thing. But there's really a... It doesn't seem like that long of a stretch between second and last, but you have to get through about like 4 different choke points, and so it's pretty redonks. And missed that stab. This guy covers me in P. I don't care, whatever. Come after me. I'll hang around. I think I'd go into the sewer to get the P off me, because if you douse yourself in water, you can get it off. So I'm just gonna wander around again. Try it again. Gonna... Oh, never mind, I see that there's people on the cart, so I'm gonna try and stab them. But I get covered in P again! So it's time to retreat back into the sewer where I belong. Pull out my revolver just in case anyone chases me. Nobody chases me because they're not dumb. And I knew I was gonna rough them up. and so I'm pushing in with my combo. Again, got a buff that I didn't really need, but I suppose it's fine. I mean, I needed it more than the heavy did. He was already at full HP. The scout coming in through secret. If he had just hung out in that corner, I would have probably ran away or something and would have gotten caught out. So, glad he didn't. I'm glad he was like, well, I'm a scout, I've got an attention span of about rainbows. And then he leaves. And, so we're just spawn camping at this point, trying to push it in as much as we can. I tried to go for that sniper, he goes down. We just need to push it just a little bit more. Crockett, because of the P. Should have had my dead ringer up. Waited until it was safe to get on that thing. But look at that, did you see that? That card just flipped upside down. When I saw that in game, I was like, what the shit just happened? But we ended up winning 2 rounds out of 3. That's the match. And so I tell somebody to slap my hand. He's like, no, Carly, fuck you. I'm like, alright, fine. But this is Timmy PTG. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.